Alright, and I'm gonna put the BGM on. I just gotta make sure that this is all set up. But is it going through? Anyways, I'm gonna put our chat on. I'm gonna pop out chat for this one. Good. Got a nice drink to enjoy the. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can see chat now. Just gotta see how it looks like on that end. Maybe I'll turn the BGM volume a little lower. There we go. So far we got nothing on our stream, and ignore my background from my from my browser. Anyways, we're getting right into it. I got my Earl Grey black coffee. I add nothing to it. I'm really easy to make coffee and tea for. It's true. Anyways, we'll go right into it, I think. I don't know. I don't know whether to start. There's some urban legends that are pretty funny. We can look for. Oh no, which one am I thinking of in particular? Bloody Fingers is a classic urban legend. Bloody Finger. Urban legend. Oh whoa, what the? Hold on, what's this about? A choking Doberman. What? Oh, Doberman, like a dog. But let's just go straight to the meat and potatoes. Anyways, it's all in not dark mode. How are you supposed to create an atmosphere with this? A woman goes out for the evening with friends. Upon her return, she is greeted by her pet Doberman choking in the hallway. Alarmed, she takes the pet to the veterinarian. The veterinarian announces that he must perform a Oh, what? Well, I can't even. I'm being ESL right now. I can't even talk about this. A tritonomy on the animal, and he will call her when he has news. When the woman arrives home, the vet calls her and tells her to leave the house at once. The dog was choking on 3 human fingers. The woman calls the police, who searches the house. They discovered the burglar hiding in the closet, passed out from blood loss by having 3 fingers bitten off. What's weird about this one? There's so many variations on this one tale, you know? They have the ones where she, like, I don't know, isn't there the one that says people can lick too or something? That's always a very popular one. Anyways, there's a lot of variations on this kind of legend, to be honest. But this one actually has a way happier, like, ending to it. Cursors. Wow. In his book, in the original legend, Lin leaves his young son at home with Gilbert while on a hunting expedition. Upon Leowin's return, Leowin's, oh my god. The dog greets him with a bloody face. Thinking the animal has eaten his child, Leowin immediately draws a sword and kills Gilbert. However, Leowin's son soon found alive near the dead body of a wolf, revealing... Oh no, not wolves. Oh, well, we can't read this story anymore. I'm sorry. That's over. Okay. Bloody Fingers is kind of a funny little tale that I recall a lot. But what should we look for? Anyways, I have to wear my nerd glasses for this. Because I wear like blue light glasses when it's dark. The licked hand. See, I told you the licked hand would be in here. It's very similar to the one we just talked about. You know? I'm trying to think about another tale. Well, we could talk about like tales or like... Oh! There's a few unsolved mysteries as well, like how should we even talk about that kind of thing? That'd be weird to talk about, to be honest. But there is one about how Edgar, what's his name? Edgar, fuck, I'm losing it. Allan Poe. There we go. Edgar Allan Poe. I don't actually care about this. I just want to pull up what is it? Edgar Allan Poe at West Point. Death. So there's a little bit of an unsolved mystery about the Edgar Allan Poe death, right? And that it's cause of the still mysterious death. Oh, it's a Smithsonian thing. Oh yeah. From alcohol withdrawal, there's 90. Oh no, I don't want to sign up for that. What is this? Was this even a good idea, chat? I thought I was going to talk about, like, go away, please. Okay. Baltimore City, there's a gentleman, rather worse for wear. Oh yeah, so I guess I could briefly talk about this rather than actually read directly. I've read this from a book before. So his death was caused by... Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, man. I did not like the amount of ads on that. What are the 13 reasons? Theories as to what causes that suicide, murder. Oh my god. Syphilis is in there. Don't know why. Anyways. A common thing about how he died, right? Was... I believe some people believe... Oh, so there was something called... What is it called? There's a term for forcing people to vote. Forcing people to vote by alcohol. By getting them drunk. Something like that. So there is a fraud. Oh, co-opting. It's this. So, around the same time he died, oh my god, that's so bright. So around the same time he died, there was co-oping gangs, right? Or cooping gangs? I always think of it like co-op. But this is what's commonly believed of how Edgar Allan Poe died. Because he died of, like, you know, alcohol poisoning. And it's because he wasn't really good at, he wasn't very good at, what is it called? Digesting alcohol. I might put like a background image for this, hold on. I might have to copy something. Oh, I should have done this before stream, because look at chat. Poor chat. They'll be like right here. I could have like blocked this whole area with a background. Well, I'll see if I can do it right now. That'd be funny. See it? Should be an image. Image. Backgrounds. Browsing. Wow. This is so scuffed. Okay. And I will have to grab an image. It should be the skill issue. Yippee. Everybody's popping in just to say yippee. Oh no. I'm gonna use the common background I always use. Okay. Wow. It's everywhere. Wait. This is how it's originally like? Man, this is funny. Alright. I'm gonna make it cover us just real quick. Does he know? He doesn't know. Alright. I'm gonna put it... it should be below chat. There we are. There we go. It covers part of the browser. I don't know. Also, this isn't the usual background. But it does cover the parts that I don't care about. This is the most scuffed stream I've ever accomplished. And that is because it's cursed and at 3 a.m. Okay. So, something about that is the summer. What is this even about? Are they? Okay, never mind. This is completely dumb. This is completely dumb. Look at this. Immediately, the next sentence is like Donald Trump. I'm like, that's not what we're talking about. But yeah. I don't want a free book. Nothing. Yeah, like, why are they talking about Donald Trump in the next thing? That's so dumb. Yeah, classic journalism. I just wanted to hear about, co-oping. No, co-oping. Or cooping. Which is, they believe Edgar Allan Poe got, killed by this because, some like some mobster types who, got him drunk and forced him to vote. Cause yeah, that kind of sucks. I wanted to talk about this because it's pretty much getting people drunk and then forcing them to vote for your candidate. And this was something that was like very common in the 1800s. So that's why they believe Edgar Allan Poe died because of this, and that's like the most accepted theory out of all of them. Yeah. And I believe it. I'm gonna take a nice drinky drink. Do you guys like SCP stuff? I forgot which one. There's a few that I like. But technically that's like a fanfic type thing. We're looking for places where people go missing. Obviously. I know there's like whole where do most disappearances happening? Okay. This is just like average statistics type things. Oh man, there's just like a bunch of stuff that I just don't care about. Oh yeah, the table context. The Bermuda Triangle, of course, there's a lot of common things that happen with the Bermuda Triangle. I like some SCP. The Michigan Triangle. Nah, I've never heard of this one. But yeah, the Bermuda Triangle was a thing because of, I guess how World War I era, like, planes worked. And again, people just disappear. No traces, no debris, no bodies. There are hundreds of genuine reports where people, ships, and boats, and even aircraft have gone missing. The Devil's Triangle. I never heard of the Michigan Triangle till now. The brother of the Bermuda Triangle, the Michigan Triangle, is located between Michigan and Wisconsin. Oh, a Northwest airplane. Oh, I guess that's a lot shorter than the usual stuff that goes missing. They're just all triangles! Triangles are cursed! Man, sick of triangles. It's this area. Don't go there, homies. A number of people have been reported disappeared mysteriously. Hey, in 1945, hunters, he simply was not seen. The man was perfectly guided by the terrain, so the rescuers could not understand how he disappeared. The only thing left for him was a cartridge that fell out of his pocket in this dream. Oh, hey. Missing 411? Yeah. Oh, didn't they come out with like a documentary based on that as well? I know a lot of people like disappear out in the woods and stuff. Is there a read for that? Like online? Missing 411. There's a lot of like, I think there's some YouTube stuff. Oh, it's a book. Also, Tommy, live chat is not top chat. Oh no. Top chat is not live chat. Alright, I'll put on live chat. Why, is there some mystery? I'm assuming that, Yeah, there's two. Thank you. Sorry about that, homies. But you have to really filter some. Oh, I see. That's why. Oh yeah, remember the satellite? Do they still have my favorite one? Hold on. SCP, doorknob. Completely gonna ruin the atmosphere, completely. Safe for work? They have a safe for work version, I guess. Oh, Reddit, disgusting. The spicy variant. Alright, we're gonna go and talk about some kind of... The doorknob. Oh yeah. This is... That one made me roll. I think this is a censored version of it, but I thought they eliminated it for the longest time. Object class NA. Nothing. Due to being a doorknob, no containment procedures are necessary. Alright, SCP-7143-J. J is always like a joke one. It's a doorknob on the door of on the third floor of the staff dormitory at Site 19. It is made of metal. Turning it into the right or left opens the door, which is fixated. It has a lock, which is used to impede the intended action of turning the doorknob, so as to not allow individuals to access the rooms beyond. So it's basically a thanks. It's a doorknob. We know. It has a lock. SCP-7143-J was installed by the maintenance associate J. Maloney, when asked about the installation of SCP-7143-J, he remarked, "I installed the doorknob." Wait, this is not the one where it's like, it's just they've ruined it. The whole point of the original one is that the doorknob is like irresistibly sexy, that everybody wants to everyone wants to do some things with the doorknob. Sorry, I'm moving around chat because how scuffed this stream is. That's so annoying. They ruined it. They ruined the doorknob. Fuck this. Okay. Yeah. Man, the sexy doorknob, it's over. Alright. Yeah, I don't like the satellite one. That's such a dumb story. Hold on. Do you guys remember, do you ever read through the creepypasta type stuff? Is creepypasta even still around? Do you know what I always liked? I used to just go onto like the high school computer, and I would just search up the ritual ones. I'd always go to the ritual like versions ones, and I'd be like, you know, I'd do the rituals. I would do the rituals. The flesh market. Creepypasta is around, but not as good as Reddit. Oh, well, that's like the basic one that everybody knows about. The Love Shack 1606. What? The Runner, the Safe, the Strangers. I'm gonna take a quick. What do you think, chat? What do you think's a good one to go through? There are a couple ones that like what is it, the Midnight Game? The Forgotten Vending Machine, okay. Get rid of it. I hate that there's so many ads. I should have actually just had a second Brave browser just to go through these things. Alright. There's a village somewhere in England. Oh, Anglos, disgusting, never mind. That has not been inhabited for over 20 years. It has long since been forgotten off of most maps, and only has one road in and out of it. If you manage to find it, it seems to be peaceful enough. The derelict buildings being overgrown and nature taking back the land for itself. However, somewhere within the village is a vending machine, which still has power. It still has its original look and sells ordinary brands of drink, though with 20-year-old packaging. The one at the bottom will be marked E. pay only 10p, which exactly. I guess 10. What is 10p? Is that like cents in the English language? Anyways, I'm only assuming it's well, or is it 10 pa? They don't use p as a thing, right? They would say like quid or something. Besides, that's way too much for a drink, so it's probably the cents. Pieces to buy this drink. Before drinking the mysterious beverage, peer inside and you can check its color. Do not try to pour any out. It will refuse to leave the can despite any vigorous shaking you may attempt. If the color in is green, drink heartedly, as it will give you an unnaturally long lifespan and good luck in everything you do. If it's red, drinking it will spread a horrific pestilence over you, claiming one of your senses every 10 years after the date you first... I guess you drank it, and then that's... Wow. That's very easy. So you just keep buying till it's green. Thanks, story, for... yeah, P is pounds, so... No way! There's no way! I assumed it's something like pence or something. Because it's supposed to be like old, right? The Strangers? There's like a huge, long... Jacob's Dirt. Her. Oh my god. As a VTuber fan, I think that this is pretty good. Man. You've seen her. You know you have. Try to deny all you want. It'll happen. It'll happen a lot. Never fully, out of the corner of the eyes, just that sight. That's where she stays. She does not like to be seen, but she loves when people try. You try to tell yourself it's nothing, just your mind playing tricks. She likes that too. She likes making you feel like that. You tell her gaze there's nothing there. Yet you feel her gaze, you feel her breath on the back of your neck. Your hand stands up on end, but she is there. Oh, do you know this one? Did you think that that thing happens for no reason? It's her. It's always been her. It'll always be her. She was the beginning, and she is the end. She was the first shadow that's haunted from man from the beginning. She's older than sin itself. She was there long before what you call God, and she will be there long after he is forgotten. In the meantime, she wants you. Damn. That's pretty great. Have you ever thought about that? You feel her pull, you don't know how you feel, but something inside you drives her to give what she is. You cannot deny anymore. You know it. You saw something, a ghost, a demon, you don't know. But that's where you start. Suddenly you're obsessed. You need to know. You need read every book on the occult and you can find. You scour the internet, reading every article you can about what lurks in the dark. Nothing seems to fit. You write about the shadow people. Hey, I know about the shadow people. That's funny. That's goofy. You've read every book on the occult you can find. You scour the internet. Nothing seems to fit. You read about... Oh, I'm just reading the same lines all over again. And every other entity you saw from every obscure website. Some seem like possibilities, but you know that's not what you saw. Then you find it, her. This is it. Before you even read the article, you know it. You're suddenly filled with the sickening mixture of dread and desire. You click on the link, but it's just a blank page with one line of writing. The beginning ritual. Is this like a whole ritual based on... Hurriedly, you Google the ritual and find directions on... Hey, I just did that. This is very, what do you call it? Very meta. It looks like your run-of-the-mill ritual. Candles, symbols, a bit of blood, nothing too scary out of the ordinary. You get everything you need. The thought that you'll finally see her fills you with anticipation. You know where she is. You'll know you're not crazy. You go to start the ritual, but suddenly you got the feeling that something is not right. You feel that you're in danger, but you shrug it off. After that, you try to see that the thing lurks in the darkness. Of course you're nervous, so you proceed. You draw the symbol, say the words, and you bring a large hunting knife to the palm of your hand, making one smooth cut. Whoa! Why would I do all this, chat? Second, your blood hits the floor. You feel the concussion, the absolute horrendous pain. You feel as though your body has been ripped to shreds and burnt all at once. You try to scream, but it is useless. You've lost all control of your body. All you can do is sit there, feeling searing, blinding pain. It doesn't stop. As days, weeks, months go on, it doesn't stop. You feel every second of it. You can't sleep. You won't pass out. There is no reprieve, as in, there's no, like, what do you call it? No break from it. You feel your mind slip away from you. Your once rational thoughts turn into demented desires to make someone else feel as you do. You need to show how you feel. You need to show how she makes you feel. Man, is this like an Oshi summoning ritual or something, chat? Am I going insane? You know she is there, even though you can't see. You just know. Then you hear her, the sweet, beautiful voice. You hear the words that are unrecognizable, but somehow you understand. You found me. I knew you would. You will be mine. Would you like that? She coos to you. Eagerly you agree. Suddenly you realize you can move again. It's an Oshi summoning. Yeah, I feel like that's how it is. It's an. Wait. Wait. And suddenly you. Oh, sorry. You could summon Broline with. Time to summon Broline with it? Broline died, bro. You could summon some guy or something. Anyways, suddenly you can realize you can move again, but it feels weird. As though your body has changed shape and bends in different positions. Find me more. We need to be many. We need to be see, chat, this is why you gotta stop, when they immediately say we should be like a, we should be in a polyamorous relationship. That's where you stop her, okay? That's where you dump her and you leave. You're welcome. Relyme isn't summoned, he just appears summoning some fan at 3 AM. Gone wrong, gone sexual. I think so. Seek out those who would be like you, those who want to believe in monsters. Ooh, just like me. You feel the touch on her face. It feels as though she could rip your skin off. Rip the skin off. You can feel the long gnashes where she touched you. You can feel the blood seeping out, but you like it. Whoa. The narrator is an M or something. Suddenly, the pain she caused feels like when your mother used to hug you. You smile, but your mouth opens much wider than it used to. You find this funny. You laugh. Your voice is much deeper than it was before. And the sound makes you laugh even more. You feel her close. Go. Find me more. Set them on the path. You know. I've showed you. You feel everything slip away. When you awake, you find you're in a strange yet familiar space. You feel someone around you, so you hide. You scuttle sideways across the floor and take refuge in the shadows. You don't want them to see you. You only move when they turn away from you. You know what this looks like to them. They can see you out in the corner of their eyes. They tell themselves it's just their imagination, so you move again. A little more obvious this time. They scream. The sound excites you more than you thought possible. You want them to do it again. And the thought, the thou, makes you laugh. The though, I think it's supposed to be the though, makes you laugh. It's supposed to be thought. They run out of the room. You know they heard you, and it angers you when they run away. You are having fun. Then you hear someone else, so you go and play with them too. You see her from time to time. While you follow your playthings, you see them search, just as you had. You watch them find the ritual. You see them spill their blood. When she comes, she will always come. She smiles at you, and you know what's about to happen. You know what they're about to feel, and it excites you. You watch your plaything disappear, and just once they did, she looks closer to you. Well done. Keep going, she says as she touches your chest, leaving deep, blood-soaked ridges. You look down, smile. This will help you with the next one. You'll watch her disappear too. This makes you sad. Then a thought occurs to you. If you send her more playthings, you'll see her. Eagerly, you'll scuttle off to lure another plaything into her grasp so you can see her again. Nothing else matters, just her. Damn, it's just like when you gift subs, homie. You just want her to read your name, so you gift the sub. Anyways, I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm gonna check if there's an ad blocker, because this is getting annoying. Alright, I'll BRB, homies. Oh wait, I was muted the whole time. Oh no, he boomer mic'd. You didn't miss much. I just said I installed and it worked. So we're good. Damn, this is just a simping ritual. Yeah, you want? You're right. It is. Oh, he went. Damn it. He could have came over and we could have talked about scary cryptids together. I just like cute. Just you see this one on comment. It just says cute. Man, that's a little funny. We really did summon him. No, we summoned him. Remember, we did the ritual. I hope your blood. How's your blood, homies? Okay, here's another ritual. Open your closet. Don't turn on the light. Make sure you have one match with you. Step inside the closet. Close the door. If the lights outside the closet are on, this will not work. Nor will it work if it's at daylight. The only room you need is enough for slight mobility. Stand in the darkness for about 2 minutes, since that's all you needed. Now take the match and hold it in front of you. Say, "Show me the light," or "Leave me in the darkness." If you begin to hear whispers, light the match immediately. If you don't hear anything, the match doesn't ignite on its own, then don't turn around. If you light the match too late, or not after hearing the whispers, something will grab you from behind and pull you out to forever fall into darkness. Damn, that sucks. But it does say you have to be in the closet, so I'm pretty okay right now. And I don't have a match. If you do manage to light the match in time, nothing happens after. Open the door slowly and get out. Then close the door and do not look inside. From now on, never look inside your closet without the light on at all. Some say if you leave your closet during the night, you can see a demon watching over you. What? That's so dumb. What's the benefit of this ritual? There should be rituals where there's like some kind of benefit to it. You know? If you do the ritual, there should be a my blood terrible. But yeah, I feel like there should be a good trade-off for doing any of these rituals. But I guess there are some rituals that just, you know, don't have a good trade-off at all. It's kind of like being a dumb cultist. The Midnight game is the only one I remember. Yeah, I recall that one too. But you need, does that one even have a benefit to it? I believe there's some kind... Oh, there's a one that's really good, I think. It's some kind of drive you go on. There's a drive-based one. You go down some kind of lane, and if you go through the journey or something, like your dreams come true. Like your wish will come true, but you have to like endure hell to pretty much go through there. You know? Mm. No end. Wait, isn't there a no end house? Oh yeah, just gotta delete that. Let's put the ad block on because I'm sick of that. So, let me start off by saying that Peter Terry was addicted to heroin. Wow. Very, very good start. Anyways, all this is just reminding, if I dwell on creepypasta stuff too long, I'll just end up like, what do you call it? Did you guys ever see Bad Creepypasta? It's this one channel on YouTube. And I will admit that I've I've watched way too many of their like episodes and stuff. They are a bunch of Anglos. Keep that in mind. But I did enjoy their content because they would just criticize creepypasta stories. And that was something that they would do. You know? And then they would like read the comments and stuff. I mean, they wouldn't directly do what I'm doing, but whatever. Alright, let me start off by saying that Peter... Oh, I already read this part. We were friends in college and continued after I graduated. Notice that I said I. He dropped out after 2 years of barely cutting it. Do you want... I'm wondering if I should just talk about, like, actual, like, stuff rather than creepypastas. Because I'll keep... I think No End House is pretty decent, but... I probably want to... We're kind of like spitballing it for this first stream. Look at this background. Look at the scuff. I didn't even have ad block installed. Like, this is just ridiculous. You know? Someone even has their favorite ritual pastas up there. But, wow. That's a lot of nonsense that I don't care about. I don't even know why I'm doing a browser space stream, but it's kind of funny. We could look up, what is it? The Mothman. Everybody knows about the Mothman. Anesi's Goatman is the one I remember. Is that a creepypasta? Could be. The Mothman, I think everybody knows about the Mothman, to be honest. But we could look on the lore of... Actually, what's a cool lore about Banshees? Origins. So the cool thing about so there's actually a history based on how Banshees work. Ooh, that's bright. Woman the Fairy, supernatural being Irish and other Celtic folklore. Those who keep mournful keening or wailing, screaming, or lamentation. At night it is believed to foretell the death of a family member of a person who heard the spirit. In Ireland, banshees were believed to warn only families of pure Irish descent, and Welsh counterpart, whatever that is. But it's only the so, are you when are we playing Phasmo, Tommy? We will play at some point. I believe. We gotta bring back the Ghost Fuckers International. Wait, is that PL stuff? Oh no. Tommy commits a billion yabs in this stream. On. I'm actually gonna go back. Banshee Origins. Women who mourn for families. So, Evil 6 Oscar. We barely have like, yeah, we're not that great when it comes to that. Alright, we'll totally come up with a totally do a ghost fighting team that isn't that. But what I've heard about banshees, I don't know exactly what source I got it from. It came to me in a dream. But there were women who are paid to mourn for the like dead family members or to mourn at funerals. So, wow. I'll keep you guys slightly there. Although I should be... I'm being really cringe today. I'm sorry, homies. I haven't prepared this screen. This is my adjusted karaoke. Well, no, it's adjusted manhwa reviews screen. Pretty funny. So the whole thing about banshees is that oh, it's okay. You're cringe every day. Yeah, I know. I love it. Banshee, which translate as woman of the fair. I believe that there was something that has to do with women who mourn people's families, like a performer. And they would play music and cry for whoever died. And that's kind of what they're based off of. It was like an occupation. Yeah. Compared to the origin of Banshee is really quite ordinary compared to the tales that surround her. In medieval times during funerals, a woman would take on the role of keener. Keeners sang sad songs called, not even gonna bother, kakano, yeah, the Irish word for crying, at the graveside. There was one good business to be made as a keener. Families would pay very well for a talented one. The best known ones were attended the funerals of the biggest, most well-known people, and were sought after. As more people mourning at the funeral, the greater the person was said to be. For the most powerful families, it is common belief that a banshee, or fairy woman, would come to keen at the grave. Fairies, presumably being more talented singer than any human, the Irish phrase became anglicized. Oh, disgusting. Do you see this? No, pretty much Irish families would hire professional mourners. They show up at their... So, you would be really good if you were a woman that cried really well. And you'd be paid really well. And you'd be famous based on how well you cried at a funeral. Think about it. To all my zero lady audience out there, just hire cry. Yeah, woman tier is nice. Pretty much. Yeah, so I find it very funny that that said origins to banshees. And yeah, keener is that's the, what do you call it? The profession. So you could tell your favorite chuba and you're like, do you know what? I just realized all these mysteries have been about chubas at the end of the day. We talked about a ritual that summons your Oshi. We talked about like professional women's tiers, professional mourners. Like what the heck? What's going on? Is there something wrong with me? It has nothing to do with my background, okay? But we do want to know about skinwalkers. Skinwalkers, and why do they appear in my game lobbies? This is very important. We have to know, chat. We have to know why they keep appearing in my game lobbies. There looks like there aren't many great men. Thanks. How to attract skinwalkers. Okay. I think this is like a curse. Oh no. What the? Okay. What the hell was that? How to attract skinwalkers? A dating app opens? I think that's correct. I'm dead. I think this is officially the part where my mind has broken. Hey, a quota. There's a skinwalker out. Alright, let's go to this. Read more. I don't want to read about that. Alright, I want to read about this. Alright. Why is there an ad? There's a skinwalker outside my house. What should I do? I'm scared out of my mind. Man, why can't I see this one? Damn it. What do you do? What do you do when you get very close to a skinwalker? Eh, disgusting. I'm not signing up for anything. Well, that was fun, chat. Oh no, I'll never know what to do. The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch Season 4? What? Skinwalkers and why? Thank you. What is a skinwalker? Why is it .uk? What the? Wait. Oh, accept, why not? That's cringe. Alright, skinwalkers. The Navajo legend of skinwalkers has received a lot of attention thanks to the notoriety of Skinwalker Ranch, a Utah hotspot of bizarre phenomenon whose history we explore in more detail here. The exact origin of the skinwalker mythos remains ambiguous, although they are generally said to have been evil witches with the ability to change their shape or take possession of animals or other people. These ominous abilities alluded to in the Navajo phrase, not even gonna bother, meaning with it, he goes on all fours. Wow. According to some traditions, skinwalkers were once healers and medicine men who were corrupted by their own power and turned evil. In modern times, comparisons are frequently made with the... Alright. What? Huh? How is that even like the same thing? I don't get it. This is really ruining the mood. When they say some goofy stuff like this and completely ruin whatever I was going for. You know, I feel like this wasn't as spooky as it was supposed to be. Man, this sucks. Anyways, it's said that social transgressions and the breaking of tribal taboos had caused anyone to become a skinwalker. Frequently imagined to the form of monsters, coyotes, wolves, bears, skinwalkers are supremely powerful beings, said to be nearly impossible to kill. Although, according to widespread reported lore, a bullet or a knife rubbed with white ash may do the trick. There you go. That's how we finally eliminate I don't know how it works, like, when it comes to video game lobbies, but I think it'll work. Like, what do we do? Is there anything you can do in a video game to finally, like, make them disconnect? I don't know, but we need that. The cannibal dwarves of the Great Plains. Okay. And other tribes of Great Plains have once frightening legends in common. That a race of terrifying cannibal dwarves of formidable strength. Damn, imagine getting killed by manlets. Oh no. Known by several names, including the Tehelahan. That's the only one you're getting out of me. They were said to be child-sized and instably aggressive. According to some versions of the legend, they were warlike because they believed they could only reach the afterlife by being killed in battle. So they're just like manlet Vikings. I think that's what they're going with here. Their exact characteristics vary depending on the tale shared in the different tribes. In some tellings, they were one-eyed in the manner of a cyclops. In others, they were squat, no-neck creatures, or had wings. They were also commonly supposed to have magical powers, even being able to turn invisible. If they're invisible, then they could be right behind you, chat, and you wouldn't even know. You would not know. Fortunately, these malevolent, carnivorous, goblin-like creatures are commonly regarded to have been wiped out in an ancient battle of an alliance of tribes. Although stories of the little folk, some more benign and more mischievous, are integral to the legends of many North American tribes. So do you want to learn? Don't trust a short person you see. They might be one of them. They might be one of the cannibal dwarves that weren't wiped out since the ancient times. Think about it. They didn't get all of them. They could be there. Now, Wendigos are already kind of like a very popular thing. You know, we already heard about that, but I want to see if there's any more weird ones besides that. Queen of Death Valley. Hey, look! Located in California, Death Valley is a scorching slice of America, one of the hottest places on Earth. It's associated with myths and legends of the Timbashi Shoshone tribe, who have been inhabited the unforgiving Death Valley region for over a millennia. According to generations-old story, Death Valley was once a lush, green landscape of rolling meadows and gushing springs, and then they squandered it. Anyways, at the time, the legend goes the tribe was ruled by a matriarch who demanded her people to build a vast, lavish palace. And they did as she asked, working tirelessly to drag slabs of stone to create her home. Over time, the queen became tyrannical. Over time, she became tyrannical? I think she was tyrannical from the start. Enslaving her people and being cursed by her own daughter. Nature itself took vengeance upon the queen for her vanity and wickedness. The sun intensified in heat, causing the fertile landscape to dry and wither. This was the tribe's origin of Death Valley as we know it, and it says the Queen's Doom's palace can still be glimpsed as a shimmering mirage in the desert heat. But I mean, it's made of rocks, it should be like out there, you know? Jesuit missionaries in Canada, oh no. Anyways, if you really want to know about Wendigos, you should watch the movie Ravenous. I'm not going to play the movie because that would just give me a copyright strike and then my whole thing's gone. And then, man, that's a pretty funny movie though. Just watch Ravenous if you want to know about Wendigos. Although that plays more like a vampire type thing. But it's still a really good movie. I enjoy it. You know, chat? I don't know what I was spitball. 1999? Hold on, it should be... I can at least bring it up while I'm doing the thing. It should be Wait, what is it? Ravenous. Yeah, this movie. Yep, that's the movie. I'd recommend that movie. It's pretty funny. Man. Maybe there's some kind of like... Oh man. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I only know about the 1999 movie. So I can't recommend any newer one than that. Wait. And then we can go... Skinwalkers and what? Skinwalker... Wait, sightings, maybe. Well, banned from the internet. Well, that's just going to be garbage. So we learned that there are witches that, pretty much magical shapeshifters. So, why do they always appear in our video game lobbies? I don't know. Maybe they adapted with the times. Alright. We gotta go with... I'm trying to think about what else we can look for. Oh! Common urban legends. Urban legends. I think there's one about... What was it? The third... Oh, there's a common one with the elevator. The elevator. What is the elevator game? How do you play it? Okay. I don't think... I wish... Right. Can you... I thought it would block everything, but it apparently didn't block everything. Whatever. I wish the Skinwalker... Oh, would stop invading my ranked games. Man, my chat's... I'm so... so sorry, chat. Why are you like this today? I wish I could, maybe I could shrink chat a little bit to make it fit. Oh, now I can't even see chat. Oh no. I want you guys to kind of fit in the screen there. Okay. This sucks. I hate it. I'm having technical issues. Usually I have you guys at a good thing. Okay. So I like... There we go. Oh man, I'm just messing with chat. Alright, sorry. We will not... Oh man, this is the most scuffed stream I've ever done. Man. Oh, and I'll have chat pop up here. I think you could change the default dimension of the box in the OBS settings. Yeah, I should be able to do it. Just make it wrap. Oh no, I'm gonna yab. Wait. I'll put it to like where my Fugi should be, so it should be like... Will that fix you guys? I mean, that looks a little bit better. I usually have it better on a different screen. I want to... I mean, this blocks most of the browser thing, which kind of sucks. And I'm just screwing up. But I don't mind if you guys are here. It's fine. And I know we're blocking like most of the screen, but whatever. I'll hide here. There we go. That should make it wrap. Anyways, thanks for... I will probably solve this for later. This is my most scuffed stream. I'll probably unlist it or something afterwards. Anyways, we don't talk about... It'll just be a scary thing, and I'll try to make like an actual presentation for this kind of cryptid thing. But if you're here around for this one, you're here around for this one. I'll maybe put like a link for other people or something. Urban legends or a portal to another world. The elevator game. Alright, I don't even know about the elevator game. Have you guys ever heard about this? Yeah. Like I'll probably like pick a website or something and then we'll stick to that rather than just searching around. I just wanted the stream to be able to be output today because I promised. Tommy, off Kai week, you want to do the first episode of the mental ward? Oh man, you're already okay. Well, we might as well talk about the mental ward thing because I'm gonna unlist this stream for now. But what happened? We came up with a dumb. Are you really going with the? Okay, Cypher, are you really going with mental ward as the title for that? Because I remember somebody, there was suggestions about what to call that idea. And I guess we could do off Kai week, and we could do that. But yeah, we had like a podcast that, oh no, a VTuber podcast, Joe Rogan experience type deal, right? And mental ward, yeah. We all have problems in Milkshake. That's what brings us together. Our mental deficiencies. Like my complete addiction to pawn wolves and gambling. And it's so true, yeah. I might just wrap up this stream when we're finished with the elevator game thing. Well, the elevator, yeah. I think so. I will definitely try to do a better version of this kind of stream. But hey, we made it to 3 AM, which means it's supposed to be super scary now. Alright, I'm going to briefly talk about the elevator game. Because I think I've heard about something like this, but I've never recalled it. Urban legend or portal to another world. The elevator game purports to blur the lines of reality for players. If they follow the rules and don't make potentially fatal mistake, one disturbing case has caught the attention of believers and skeptics. The last known video of Elsa Lam alive showed her in an elevator in the Cecil Hotel. Do you guys know about this? Oh! Wait, is this really about that? Is this about the, what do you call it? The woman from Yick? Yeah! I was about to say! She yicked out! No, not the Yick story! Oh man. This is just Yick then. Man. I did not expect this to go like... And at least Pippa will be happy about the elevator game, you know? That's something. Days later, oh yeah. Days later, her body was found in the hotel's water tank. To this day, nobody knows how she died or how the body got there. The video is strange, to say the least, unsettling if you watch a few times. No one can make sense of exactly what happened to Elsa Lam, until conspiracy theorists, not these guys. You know about the forest stairs. Do you want? We kind of know about this. This is this Yick, right? I will look up the forest stairs. Forest stairs. Random staircase in the woods. What do you mean if... They are the memory of a distant time when our ancestors endured difficulties that we can bear to imagine. They'll lead to nowhere. Travel magazine. Why do they lead nowhere? Oh, whatever, except. In 2019, oh, 29, yeah. A Reddit user shared a story about at a time that could seem a pure fictional story born from the desire of attention readers. Thanks for bringing up Reddit immediately article. In that post, however, numerous testimonies were born, and today it is clear that those stories are not invented, or at least most of them are not. These stories speak of the mysterious stairs in the woods, apparently without any logic or explanation. Oh, let's see. Explained. Thanks. Oh, hey, Dead Mac Gaming. I was just about to say that this VOD is pretty much going to be unlisted or something, so you do like a link to it, and then you could see it. And funny enough, we have an urban legend over here called the Secret Sidewalk. The Secret Sidewalk. Like, the simple explanation of the stairs in the woods phenomenon is these stairs are on the rise from the ground and go up to the sky. The mysterious stairs are often seen at night and looked as if they were built out of the woods out of nowhere. There is no other structure or buildings around them. The staircase is an architectural element that serves to climb from one floor to another of a building. What? Is it describing what stairs are to me? Are you kidding me? I like how it ruins the mood every time. You know. They just ruin it every time. Alright, let's get to the same place as the bride in white. Oh, do you know about the women in white stories? Every like country has a woman in white. Oh man, that really helped me. I never knew what to do with them. Exactly. But the bride in white, the woman in white is a very common tale. There's very on woman in white. Various countries. There's various countries on this. Where does the woman in white originate from? Well, the history of the White Lady, an international ghost, and it's in the Philippines apparently. I'm getting so upset. You've already blocked. Yeah. Thank you for blocking all those ads. Video unavailable. my animation teacher said he met the woman in white in Brazil, but apparently the secret sidewalk is real, and my mom has been to it. Really? Also, your animation teacher met the woman in white? Like I said, she's a very common appearance. As in, she appears in many different variations and in different countries. She's a really good, what do you call it, starter to agree, like, when it comes to this. Because everybody has at least maybe seen a woman in white. When people talk about ghosts, there's nothing more popular than the White Lady. She has been featured in countless movies. Oh yeah, Sakura. Although, to be fair, about, The Ring and all that, that's based on a really odd book. That book gets so weird. Do you know what goes like past The Ring and only what? There's only one reason why The Ring movie is actually like The Ring movie, the first book is the only one that actually has a movie to it. Do you know what happens after the first movie? It literally becomes SAO. I hope you know that. It's just SAO after that. The Ring was a great book. I haven't read the spoilers. It's SAO. There's a lot of virtual machine, like there's a lot of virtual stuff, like virtual world stuff related to it. Like I believe they like retcon the Ring into being like part of a virtual simulation. I like how Cypher's giving me, you have to go deep into the forested canyon to find out, and there is just this long sidewalk in the middle of nowhere. Oh, Deadmat Gaming, you're referring to, believe that's one variation, but this is different. Yeah. I believe, yeah, the woman with the scissors that will, if you say she is pretty, she'll cut your mouth to be just like yours, or just like hers. And if you refuse and you say she isn't, she'll get mad and kill you. So you're either supposed to ask her like a very confusing question, or you're supposed to not answer her at all. And it's supposed to teach you some kind of lesson about like what do you call it? Like humility and all that, or like not bothering with people's businesses, in Japan at least. You know, like if you see some, you know, in like a, oh yeah, you have to tell her you're in a hurry and she'll let you go. You're supposed to just not say yes or no, or you're not supposed to give her too much attention, because that's how the culture is in kind of like in Japan. You're not supposed to be in other people's business, you know. So it translates to that urban legend. You have to go deep into a forested canyon to find it, and there is just a long sidewalk in the middle of nowhere. Are you going to show that? If I go over there, are you going to show that place to me? Because you said only your mom saw it ever. So I don't know if you know where it is, unless you ask her or something. Wait. And she has become the sort of popular, being referenced in chick flicks such as Mean Girls. Wow, thanks. This is so poppy, or something. Countless Japanese horror flicks and ruthless white lady pranks on YouTube. Why is the white lady always tall, slim, and black-haired? Tommy, I have no idea where the fuck. Well, that's no worries. Stories of the White Lady are told around the world, including Europe, North America, South America, Russia, East Asia, and Southeast Asia. Wherever you hear about it, she always looks the same. She always wears a white dress, has long black hair, and often covers her face. Are white ladies scarier when they're not plus size? What? Why is their hair always black? Oh. Why is their hair always black even in Caucasian-dominated regions? Is this some kind of cultural I'm gonna, what is it? These articles always find some way. By the way, By the way, Cypher, even in live chat, that message does not show up. They like super filter it. I read it off though. But yeah. Why? Okay, I'm done reading this article. I hate journalists. Journos hate. That's all I've learned. I've learned a lot about the white lady. I've learned that journos hate and she should curse the journos. Cause I don't like journos. I don't know if that's something you should do. That's probably like a karmic balance type thing, but the journos kind of deserve it. I think I'd be doing a net positive by doing it. Yeah. I don't like. This is so dumb. Man, I hate journos. I'm gonna repeat this, but this article really big. Okay. Let's ignore this part. Tracing the history of several well-known white lady apparitions. Yep. Around the world, we notice something similar. A beautiful lady is murdered, and years later, her ghost will haunt the place where she died while wearing a bridal dress, or the dress she was wearing while she was buried. Her having black hair seems to be a modern depiction in movies and pop culture. You know? They have a German one. The story of the White Lady in Germany has been around since 1625. Go to pay a gypsy to curse all journos. Yeah, I feel it. And has been retold until 1790. According to legend, the White Lady was the wife of a prince in Westphalia. To be fair, all those years are a lot. Those years are older than Germany, to be honest. Or is it? Germany is quite the young country if you think about it. You gotta see when it formed. My brain being pong right now. While the prince was away fighting on a war, the wife had an affair with the wandering singer. When the prince temporarily returned, oh no, they're I can't say what kind of posting they're doing. When the prince temporarily returned home, he discovered his wife's illicit affairs and had the singer drowned in the castle moat. Meanwhile, as punishment for the wife, he had her sealed up in the wall of the castle while she was still alive. As a consolation, he left her provisions, food, and a water near the wall, which he thought of as replenishing when he returned from war. Unfortunately, the prince died in battle, leaving the wife trapped in the wall forever without sustenance, so eventually died. Accounts of her haunting were throughout the century, with people sighting a lady while roaming the grounds. Man. The White Lady of Ireland. One of the oldest stories of the White Lady from Ireland, which dates back to the early 1800s. According to Irish legend, the ghost of the White Lady seems to be a story about a mourning bride of Kinsale Castle. After one of the soldiers in the castle married a local girl, they spent the night at the castle. When he got too drunk and passed out, the other soldiers found out that he left his post while on duty, so they shot him following protocol. Good on him. Oh, well, he got executed apparently. After learning of her husband's death, the wife became... Oh, you mean the prince? Yeah. He did do a thing and then he died. The wife became so depressed that she threw herself over the ramparts and fell to her death while wearing the wedding dress. Years later, locals report sightings of the lady in white roaming around the castle grounds. Since then, she's been named the White Lady of Kinsale. We have one in New York. There are many tales about the White Lady across the US, but one of the oldest is a story from the state of New York, which originates in the 1800s. According to a legend, a mother lost her daughter and she became hysterical. She was convinced that her daughter was raped and murdered by a local farmer, so she searched for her daughter's body in the fields every day, looking for the spot where her daughter was buried. The story goes that she even brought 2 German Shepherd dogs with her, but failed to track the daughter's whereabouts. Finally, desperate and in intense grief, the mother flung herself from the cliff, falling into Lake Ontario. Oh man, I can't pronounce anything, even in my own country. The poor dogs howled in distress, then learned of their mistress to her death by jumping in after her. Sightings of the mother has been reported dressed in white, accompanied by the howls of dogs through the night. Now, I kind of know about this one. I know about this one in particular because someone told me the story of this one. Unlike white lady sightings in other countries, the Filipino white lady is tied to a particular place of haunting. She can appear anywhere. Although she has a particular habit of appearing at night on the side of the road near bellet trees. Yeah, that is true. The person who told me, she said she's like, I've seen the lady in white. But to be fair, it could have just been any random lady in white. But she was specifically Filipino. So it's referring to that. And then near bellet trees and in your car's back seat while you're driving, if she is playful, she will hail cab drivers and disappear. She is believed to be a malevolent. Blech, I'm getting tongue-tied. Oh no. Malelo. I can't believe I can't say like a malelo. Anyways, you guys are seeing my weakness now. My ESL. I'm gonna skip the word. Anyways, I don't know why I'm like this. I'm gonna drink a little bit more. I can say Maleficent. So I'm like, why can't I say that word right now? Yeah, like that's malevolent. Whatever. I'm losing it. Spirit who is out to scare you to death. Literally, the Filipino white lady is blamed for countless road accidents due to drivers panicking in her sight. Wow. She's kind of a huge jerk then, you know? Anyways, this is why I will now private the video, because I tongue-tied myself to death. One of the most famous haunts of the white lady in the... Yeah, English is truly hard. My brain is breaking. I've always had some kind of issues when it came to speech like that. That's why I don't like reading out loud. I'm actually I'm not very confident in speaking other languages either. That's why I even if I learn some of the language, I always feel, you know, like I shouldn't say it. Even if I know it and I know it's right, I will not say the words. I will not. I don't know. I think it's just a part of my brain that's like limiting me. One of the most famous haunts of the white lady in the Philippines is the Ballet Drive, located in Manila, Quezon City. The pre-war residential area was considered the address of the elites and was once lined with ballet trees. Countless tales of the white lady appearing here and sometimes hailing taxi drivers contribute to the belief that ballet trees are the homes of otherworldly beings. I can't even say interestingly. The white lady in the Philippines has a more malevolent counterpart, the black lady. A vengeful black lady is dressed in all black, has long blonde hair, and can appear anywhere, like in your bathroom mirror or outside your window at night. Just like the white lady, the black lady terrorizes drivers by appearing at the road. She does not hail cab drivers like the white lady, but suddenly appears in the backseat of a cab. So what did you learn, chat? The Philippines is scary. Don't go to the Philippines. That's what you learned. Anyways, we can briefly do a little bit of a talk. Hold on. Do you guys just want to make it through the witching hour? I think that's a thing we can do. You know? Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't... Oh, man. So, I'll tell you something interesting. You know about the, Oh, no. I think that's my... Anyways. So... Oh, no, I just wanted to say, a long time ago, I used to, like, read these like weird magazines and stuff, or used to like search up urban legends. And I really want to get back into that, so I'll probably look for legends to look up in the meantime. Right? Why does the black lady have blonde hair and the white lady have black? Do you want? Did it refer to that? I'm gonna go back to that. No, she also has long black hair. She just wears black clothing. I just double checked that. You know? I'm double checking. Anyways, I want to. Oh man, I don't know. There used to be some tales that like kept me up at night. Lost tapes watch along. Oh, we could do something stupid like that. I think that might actually be something we do. We could do like a video series, That'd be pretty nice to do these. I will like look through certain legends, maybe certain websites that are dedicated to like a certain urban legend, or like one of those fake websites used to what is it? Propagate like a urban legend. I think this video is like really scuffed. This is kind of like a test stream maybe. I'll come out with like a more official one later. So I'll leave this one unlisted at some point. But I'm glad that you guys were around for the, what is it? You were around here to keep me company. Did you guys enjoy your drinks? Lost Tapes was fun to watch as a kid. Oh, isn't there like, alright, speaking of because I brought up creepypastas earlier. There's like an entire creepypasta, like it's like a creepypasta genre that's just based around like was it creepypasta lost episodes. Oh, that's a fandom. Cringe. Lost episodes archive. I'm just checking that. Oh, I don't need to sign up for that. Do you know about these kind of things? I can't drink, Tommy. I'm at work till 6 AM today. What? I'm not telling you to drink. Unless you mean that's how you cope with any of this going on. What is this? The brain's Is this about oh no, okay. I was about to think it was like an Arthur thing. Cause you know the one character from Arthur is called the Brain, I believe. But they're thinking like Pinky in the Brain. Caldwell's Corner. I like the ones that are made up like about completely random TV shows. Like fake TV shows that don't exist rather than ones that do exist. Cause the ones that do exist, it's always about like what do you call it? It's always about stuff like, oh, this is oh, you know that kids TV show you like? Yeah, guess what? Blood and gore everywhere. Yeah, get wrecked, son. I don't like that one. The Rugrats. Oh, do you guys know about this one? Alright. This one's a classic. I can't believe it has like its own little thing. Alright. The Rugrats were really a figment of Angelica's demonic and unimaginable imagination. What? I don't remember it being like this. Chucky died in 1986. He almost died in 1984, bros! Oh no! Tommy was born in 1988, but he was stillborn. That's why Stu is constantly in the basement making toys for a son who never had a chance to live. And that's why Chaz is a nervous wreck. The DeVels had an abortion. Oh my god. 1990. Angelica couldn't figure out whether it was a boy or girl, thus creating the twins. As for All Grown Up, the one that SpongeBob is after when the nuke drop. Yeah, I know this one. Yeah, this one's a classic. And I don't mean a classic in a good way, it's just kind of weird. There's a lot of one. No, I don't get this. However, oh, this is kind of weird. I haven't read this one in a long time, but it's not like the one I remember the most, to be honest. The Hey Arnold one is the one I recall the most. I know that one. And also, I clicked on lost episodes, and this is just a theory. It's kind of dumb. Seinfeld, okay. Let's wrap it up with a classic. What a classic. Seinfeld. Okay. Okay, you guys see this? Man. There was a story about a lost episode of Seinfeld floating around the internet. Oh god. Okay, I might be revealing too much, but lowercase I internet, that's cringe. It should always be uppercase I internet. Anyways, unless you're referring to a mini internet. And then they start to bleed bleed from their hyper-realistic eyes. I hope that that's actually included. Let's see. The episode was supposed to be on air around season 6, but it was mysteriously cut. The official story about the episode was that it featured Elaine purchasing a firearm after being mugged, but many elements of this episode were never revealed until recently. NBC executives refused to officially report on the episode until the Seinfeld season 6 DVD commentary. I have the tape, but someone who works with I have the tape but as someone who works within NBC, unfortunately, I cannot reveal my sources. The one that Ed and Eddie are in purgatory is one of the big ones. Yeah, I recall that one. They all died at like different times, so they all are at the cul-de-sac, and the cul-de-sac's supposed to be like a purgatory. I work at the GE building at Rockefeller Plaza, and I have access to their digital archives. That's as much as I can divulge. We also have the entire original Seinfeld in multiple formats, including the original reels and VHS tapes. I noticed an episode with the production code 607 was missing from the tape set, and it was relocated into a set of old newsreels. The replacement episode, The Mom and Pop Store, was filmed a season later to replace the missing episode. It is oddly titled The Mason. Well, I guess. The story starts out as normal with Jerry's apartment, but the camera is much more steady. Jerry walks out as though he's been drugged and remarks that all of his family and friends have been dying lately. His buzzer rings and it's George. George runs up, half crying, tells Jerry he's seen something terrible. He's mumbling and stuttering for about 5 minutes until he can form a sentence. There are still pauses for humor, but there is no audience or laugh track. Damn. Oh man, it's over. Anyways, he's been mumbling, stuttering. Oh no, we already did that. Okay, chat, laugh in place. George informs Jerry that the planes have crashed. Oh no! We ended off with a 9/11. Oh no, George informs Jerry that the planes have crashed into the Twin Towers due to a terrorist attack on New York. Jerry turns on the news and you can see modern footage of 9/11 attacks, all the pre-filmed several years beforehand. George says that this isn't the worst part. Elaine and Claymore I'm messing up his name. Kramer. It's Kramer, obviously. We're in the towers at the time of the bombing. That precedes is a graphic and explicit phone call of the screaming and crying, and Kramer saying that something terrible has happened, and that Elaine is dead. Kramer screams that there is no air in the building, and he's burning to death, and he's going to jump. The camera cuts to live footage of a man falling from the Twin Towers. George genuinely looks upset and says, I'm sorry, Larry, but I can't go through with this. Real? Yeah, this is real. the guy's an NBC insider. Of course he knows this. Would you doubt this guy's story? This guy's telling a story that he can't divulge his sources and all that, even though he says he works there. And he tries to walk off the set, but people stop him and push him off the stage. He walks out of Jerry's prop window, and you can hear him calling his agent. There's a lot of mumbling, and you can see candles lit behind the stage. And then it goes to advertisements. What is this about, homies? They like threw as many stuff as possible into this. Advertisement. Jerry goes over the bookcase. Have you seen videos of sitcoms without the laugh tracks? They're so awkward. Well, to be fair, it makes it like, oh, because they have to pause for the laughter, you know? They're waiting on that, so it's really awkward when they have that like pause and then there's no laughter. So those are always made. Well, I mean, the sitcoms are made with the laugh track in mind, so they always just pause, you know, laugh at this point. So it is awkward because they have those pauses because of this, like removing a certain element of it. It's like removing certain parts of like a game and just being like, yeah. It is interesting though, I will admit that. Are you dude, is Jerry about to do necromancy? Jerry goes over to the bookcase and pulls it aside, revealing a ceremonial black table with candles, a dinner plate, and a strange box. There's a Masonic symbol against the black cloth just outside where the fake stage window would be. By the way, I actually own, what do you call it? I own a book of rituals that the Freemasons do. It's really weird. I found it in a bookstore, and it was like the last copy, and it was like shoved between two different books. But, it includes like how meetings would go, what kind of things you're supposed to say at the meetings, stuff like that. It's kind of interesting. No, this has to be a joke. Jerry says some weird things in foreign dialect, and one cut the camera shows a poster of Barack Obama. No, no way! No! The scene ends with Jerry waking up in bed as though he saw a nightmare. Kramer comes in and asks Jenny if, asks Jerry. I said Jenny. It's more of a fact that the laugh track is supposed to tell you when to laugh, but a lot of stuff they want you laughed at are just people being rude to each other. Well, yeah, that's kind of it, but I mean, they do pause, they pause for the laugh track, you know? Rather than continuing the flow. It'd be a little different if they just cut the part out where they're all like, what is it? Sitting awkwardly? Like standing awkwardly there while the laugh track goes off and saying nothing. Like, if you want to be fair, you cut out the part where, they stop. I believe that there's probably some edits that actually do it, you know? But I can barely see the moon tonight. Yeah, but you guys heard of the, like, the Canadian fire things, right? So there's, like, smoke all around everywhere now. I'm still just drinking tea with my window open. I just don't care. Now, am I saying I'm Canadian? Not really. I don't know. I'm not Canadian. I'm not a leaf. Don't be like that. Anyways. Jerry laughs and say, "We are the lizards," and the camera zooms. Okay, I can't read this anymore, chat. What is this even about? He's like, "No, Jerry, we are the lizard people." This is so dumb. I'm so sorry. The lizard men, yeah. They're the lizard men from the moon, just like Pippa said. He's a leaf, it's over. Damn, you got me. It's over. But yeah, this was very amusing. I'm gonna stop reading this because this is okay. The tape is only 7 minutes long, and what proceeds was 20 minutes of dead air. Wow, thanks. If you continue watching to the end, it seems like there's 3 more news tacked on. The first is about an outbreak of the swine flu, the second is about train bombing, and the third, advertisements. This is a creepypasta that was originally posted on 4chan's X board. It's about Seinfeld lost episode the main. Oh, man, they should have went back to talking about how to summon a succubus for like the 15th time already. Where's my succubus ritual, X? Where is it? Would be on X. It all actually makes sense now that they talk about the Obama picture and it starts with like 9/11 and then they talk about lizard men at the end. Man, you know, it all makes sense actually. It should be rated higher now that I think about it. The publisher's note pretty much makes it to me. Man, that's just really funny. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up. We survived the witching hour, right? A lovely morning. It's well, unless you live in an hour. If you live in Central Time, you're an hour behind me, so you did not survive through it. I'm sorry. Be careful. But if you're an East Coast boy, you made it. So don't worry. Anyways, I'll wrap up this stream, to be honest. This was funny. I'll have it more focused next time. I'll have it less awkward too. But I liked it. This was a fun experiment to do. So thanks chat, thanks Tao for coming out, thanks Cypher for coming out, thanks Deadmac Gaming for coming out. Oh, auxiliary character was here. I believe, man, it's over for Central Friends. Yeah, like every demon we spoke about has gotten them at this time. It's over. The Jerry Springer becoming a lizard man will get them in their sleep. It's over. Alright, take care, chat. Otsutami.